powered by Riverside.
I'm never ready for when to stop like that. I have to be ready for it to
so
stop.
abruptly.
It does.
So
it's just
abruptly.
Like it's ready to go. It's like, yeah, it's done.
You're done.
Yep. So you are back. You were in California.
Listen, I had some Californication.
Mm-hmm.
We literally flew in Thursday.
Yep.
Met up with the boss. And then we went to, I didn't even know it when we went there. Like, we went to Neptune's Net. I didn't even know it.
I was like, what?
You know where that came from? That was
See.
a Fast and Furious stop.
Okay.
One of the Fast and Furious movies, they stopped there. Remember when they were racing the Ferrari? And the guy's like, how much that cost? And he like raced them. That was where the restaurant they stopped at. So that's what made that thing so famous. It's been there for many years. And it has amazing food. But that's what blew that place up.
God, no, I have not seen any of the Fast and Furious movies.
I've seen them all 82 of them.
I haven't seen one. I haven't seen one.
No, but that's what blew that place up. I mean, that's what made it so big and famous was everybody wants to stop there now because, I mean, it's always been a great restaurant. I mean, the food is amazing. It is so good. They have some of the best appetizers, some of the best like fish. It's right on the beach. And it's amazing. But Fast and Furious really made it like blow up. And Doug, the parking lot is this big. It can fit like 10 cars. I mean, it is crazy. But it's when Paul Walker and Vin Diesel are in the orange car going down the highway.
I'll take your word for it. But yeah, when I first seen that picture of you guys, I was like, is that like is there Airbnb like in that? is that what the HOA is called? Where their Airbnb is?
No, we still had at least half an hour, 45-minute drive from there. So when we left LA, we went out to PCH, the Pacific Coast Highway, and
you're just
literally
dropping stuff now.
Yeah, listen, all the people will know from the States, but we went down the PCH and we stopped there at Neptune's Net and ordered our food, got our beers, and literally finished our ride. Amazing food. They made fun of me because I eat like a 6-year-old. I had to eat all my fries before I ate my.
Yeah, no, I've seen that.
You've seen it. Yeah, you see.
Seen it.
Yeah, you saw me eat all my dressing before I had to eat my sandwich. It's just how I eat. I mean, come on, that's what happens.
But yeah, no, I seen that there, and then I was trying to get some sleep, and I kept phone kept going off. I was like, yeah, I didn't get the invite because you guys were just taking selfies all at the table.
I had to send you some. I had to send you and Derek some pictures because I know you had FOMO.
Byron's saying he's got third in nationals. Byron, I didn't see you at nationals. Were you in Ottawa? Didn't see you in Ottawa. Just saying. But yeah, so I think great weekend all round. I got to kind of have some fun with you on the live feed, just kind of making some comments.
Well, here's the thing
because you weren't number one thing, and it gets me all the time. Gotta watch the comments.
Doug, let me help you out. Can I give you a
Jenna
little behind the scenes?
Them.
Can I give you behind the scenes?
I know behind the scenes.
We had one phone that had the comments on it. My phone had the bracket on it. So it was literally Like we were trying to watch both at the same time just to keep the game moving forward, right? When we played on Friday, we had women's. Saturday, we had a pool play. So we got one pool that was stuck there on our court. So we got court 96, and we met some amazing people. But after that, that's when everything else changed, right? So when you guys were commenting, half the time it was scrolling so slow because the internet literally dropped off. So I had to change my phone to a hotspot, and Jenna still had the chat going, and it was literally 5 to 6 minutes behind, Doug.
So what you're saying is, if I'm understanding you, partially like you and I in St. John's, where one chat had the one phone had the chat, the other phone had the bracket, so you had practice there. Okay, you're ready for that. Then your chat being a little behind was just like doing this.
It was it was just like this.
So you should it should have been no problem for you then.
Well, but that's the thing though. But like you and me both have to like literally change everything up in the moment, right? So when we were in St. John's, you were supposed to have the chat. I had the bracket, and we were supposed to like kind of keep everything going. But then on the fly, we had to move stuff around. Same thing at Spencer's there, because the internet literally, if you look at the first half an hour, 45 minutes of what was going on, it literally went in the shitter. It just completely stopped and locked up. And that's where we had to make the change for hotspots and everything else just to make it work.
And as we talked off air, shout out to Corey Russell, guy who's helped me along the last couple of years. You got to have, he's helping me on the phone and getting and kind of diving into the computer. I helped Derek's going to Kay's tomorrow for breakfast. He didn't go there today. But Corey helped me, and then you got to have him in the truck with you.
Listen, the truck was in my booth this weekend. If there was one person that helped move Spencer's along, it was Corey Russell. Like literally, that guy was literally right beside us trying to make everything work. He even gave us a hotspot to make it work. Like he was there trying to make the best content possible. My unsung hero of the weekend was Corey.
Oh, Corey is by far one of the best people around.
He is, because guess what? He is there just to keep content moving forward.
And I'm not just sucking up for a meeting in a couple weeks. He is one of the best people around.
No, but he's one. Honestly, Doug, I only knew him through you. I never really talked to Corey. I never really met Corey. I mean,
and whenever I see him or hear him on the live feed, on the ACL live feed, I will always make the comment, because the first time I met him was Rock Hill. Miguel was on with him, right? And Miguel had to go play, so they needed someone to do play-by-play on with Corey, right? So I was over with Wally and Bernie. They sent me over to go with Corey, and it was he just got done cleaning up, because being the only person, he spilt his beer all over the table, over the laptop, over everything. So I always have to make sure when I hear him in the chat, Corey, your beer okay?
I always did that like 4 times this weekend, because I had a couple, 2 or 3, 7 beers beside me.
Well, yeah, but Corey was just, there was so much stuff going on.
No, but here's the thing. if there's the hardest working man in the ACL, it's Corey.
Yep.
He's literally there trying to move content forward and trying to make everything happen.
Mhm.
He sat there with us for 2 hours trying to make a new score bug work and finally got it to happen. I love that guy for that. You know what? He is literally just trying to put out the best product possible. And guess what? I will maybe talk bad about everybody else, but not that guy.
No. So were you guys using the shop talk here, folks? Let's give us a second. Were you using the OBS or the VMAX or the VVX?
We were using OBS.
Okay.
But we were trying to put in some new stuff because
Mhm.
Corey was trying to do a new score widget and a bag tracker at the same time.
So that's probably for me.
Well, no, but when it worked, it was amazing because it was like, and we were using a computer maybe he doesn't like.
Oh, okay. You're using one of yours.
One of my computers.
Yeah.
So it was a little buggy, but he made it work. He was literally working on it and trying to make it work. That makes me happy because he's just trying to move the game forward and put out the best content ever, Doug.
Okay, so just because I know I can see that he is at the Giants game in San Francisco tonight. Did Eric stop by the booth?
I don't know. He did not come say hi to me. Maybe
didn't get his free
Eric.
beer.
Did you? Because it was a few moments of the weekend.
There's times at Spencer's he does not remember everything.
Yeah, there might be a couple times that maybe was a little iffy.
Well, no.
Because the first day, Dana texted me and she's like, "Can your sponsors buy you a couple beers? Because the credit card is on fire."
Yep.
Well, Doug, how much do you think the cheapest beer was?
A lot.
So $8.75.
I was going to say more than what I would pay for it.
Yeah, no.
Good name, Mr. Kyle Hill.
$8.75 American was the cheapest beer, which for me is okay, but some of the IPAs, $14.
Wow.
$14 if you want to go up to the high test. But, Doug, once again, I made friends with the bartenders.
Okay.
I'm not going to say they took care of me, but they took care of me. Did you? I thought you froze up.
No, I'm trying to.
You were out.
I'm trying to see something here myself.
So, Tobin, I can't wait to see the new software updates because I think it's going to be, for what they're trying to do, I think it's going to help us all. Because at Spencer's, it was not the 3-1-2-4. It was all tap, tap, tap.
Okay. Tall boy for $18. Bottled water was $12. Yeah, Kyle, yeah.
Was that Canadian or?
Well, I'm seeing Al's chat. I have to wear whatever. It's because you're listening to this guy.
Hey, Al, he's sleeping in the back seat.
I wasn't the only one. You can say you're looking at your phone, but your eyes were closed. You can zoom in on the picture. Your eyes were closed.
I was reading my phone. Don't give me that BS.
Nope.
But that's what makes a good team.
But so before we get too much more into Spencer's, there was a tournament here in Ontario this weekend. I was working, so I could not go to it. That's why no one else got to watch it either, because I wasn't there. But the Friday night, there was the Memorial Blind Draw, and Nyan Shaw and Austin Lemieux took that down. the ACL Ontario Top 64 tournament. Then Showdown doubles was Joe Butsky and Gage McMillan taking that. Showdown singles, Mason Stewart. Top 64 Showdown blind draw was Bruce Azur and Adam Misson. Misson. Clash of Champions, Tier 1, Mason Stewart. Tier 2, Gage McMillan. Tier 3 was Bruce Azur. Tier 4, Dan Croft. Tier 5, Matt Webb. So those were all the winners from this weekend. So, yeah.
Well done.
No, Tom, I don't think they were doing the basic scoring because they were still doing the PPR stuff for each person. So it was not basic scoring.
Well, but here's the thing. A lot of people were worried about like playing outdoors versus indoors, right? So the whole tournament was played outdoors. But then a lot of the ESPN live feed stuff was brought indoors. The reason for that is the weather in California and across the country, especially in Canada, can be a little fickle, right?
Yep.
So you don't know what it's going to give you. You can play outside and make it happen, but when you come inside, you have to, you're under the lights, you're under the cameras. There's, I think on Friday, Saturday night, Sunday night, it was a 6-camera shoot. So, like, it's going to make it that much harder for you to throw, especially when you look at the celebrities. This year, celebrity was done much different, Doug. It was celebrity with celebrity.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was going to take like 5 hours because who knows how they're going to throw, but it moved along pretty quick. But I like playing inside at the end because it puts it back to the real game.
Well, and I think, and I had seen some people talking about it as well on the cesspool. And, all that camera coming, they're like, oh, yeah, you guys wrote there live all day. Yes, but then at night when the breeze starts coming in a bit more off the ocean, that's salt water. That's just going to hammer those cameras. Right?
Doug, halfway through the day at about 4 or 5 o'clock, the Santa Ana winds picked up. I literally had to run back to the Titan booth and put a hoodie on because it was so cold and the wind was moving that bag.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's the thing is when you're back on ESPN, you don't want to have the people watching home saying pros throwing like 4s and 5s. Right? Because the wind is affecting a bag play.
Well, but here's the problem though. A lot of these people that used to watch Spencer's used to watch it on YouTube where we do it all the time, right? And literally they don't get the ESPN2 crowd where you see somebody throwing 2 off, you're changing the channel.
Yep.
Right? When you start looking at this, you want those pros to play better or even the celebrities to throw better to make it more interesting to keep the game going.
Mm-hmm.
Without that, what are we doing? Why are we putting this tournament online?
Yep. No, it was not a pink hoodie. I think I seen a black. Was it a black hoodie that you were wearing?
This year I did have a black. I had a black camo.
Okay.
So I left the pink hoodie at home, and I had a So halfway through Saturday night, it got cold. So I literally had to walk back to the booth and just take one off the hanger and put it on because I was frozen, Doug. I felt like Elsa and Anna.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm not really feeling for you. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just
saying. You're not saying because you weren't there.
I wasn't. Yeah, wasn't there. So yeah.
I had to go back home and sit in the hot tub. But this year, I did not get multiple seaweed in my shorts.
Oh no, okay, that's good. That's good.
Yes. I barely got in the the pink jersey. Yes, Scotty. This pink jersey was fire. It had my name down the back. It was sexy.
Well, it was tight.
What?
Oh no, sorry, it was Jersey guy.
Who?
It wasn't fire. It wasn't fire.
No, it was fire because I was wearing it. But it was a Jersey guy Titan Bags jersey. That thing was amazing. I got that in, was it, Doug, 2 weeks before? Tobin's getting the hot tub right now. Wait a minute. Keep the shirt on, Tobin.
Yes, and then even
that's kind of creepy.
And then the other good thing about the live feed is I felt like circa 2001 on the live feed there. When because the double C's took over. Cook and Corona.
Oh, I had to let them come in because guess what? By that point, between the sun,
you were done.
Between the sun and the beer, I was done.
You were done.
I was done. Well, but here's the thing. By that point, my voice had almost given out, Doug. Like literally
Rookie.
talking for what?
Rookie.
Doug, I need you to come out to Spencer's and try to keep talking the entire weekend because guess what? We had to talk over 3 concerts to our left.
Ottawa.
What?
Ottawa. 13-hour days. 4 of them in a row.
Oh my God. Listen, it is way louder than anything you have in Canada because those speakers are brutal. Yes. What? You were talking with Jordan Power. I might have been talking with Jordan Power. Yes.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like literally, Spencer's is a festival, Doug. It is literally something. Every moment of every day, something's happening. And we had to shut down on Saturday afternoon because we had half the pros. Half the celebrities over there. And it was tougher. We went live for some of it, but it's tough because where we are makes it harder to keep going.
Yeah, because you were like dead center of it there, weren't you? And the thing is, the ACL. So you were the actual ACL live feeds because they didn't have like really live feeds going on.
There was
Except
only.
It was only like final stuff.
2 live feeds. It was us and another cornhole company. And
I did not see any of the live feeds.
The other company, ACL, did not have a live feed. So in the years past, there were 3 live feeds, Doug. This year there was only 2. And then everything.
I did not see the other company.
The other company had 1 live feed. They had like maybe 6 or 7 games. Really cute. They might have okay bags. Then they give a t-shirt. They used to give a t-shirt with their bags, if you remember. And
okay, yeah.
Yeah, and the ACL had their feed inside. So we were feeding the ACL broadcast at the end.
So seeing Scotty here saying, Mr. Kenny is saying, Worlds and Spencer's, I got to go. Here's the deal. Voice, how many Worlds have you been to? Dos. I've been to Worlds twice.
I've been to Worlds once.
I've been to Worlds twice.
Do I need to say my statement, Doug?
Mr. Clark says that Ultra had a good one.
Who?
Mr. Clark said Ultra had a good one. So also, Mr. Clark, next time that you're going to be with him, he has a shirt for you that he may have got in June.
It's about I'll see him soon. It's not going to fit him.
He's saying that. Oh, he should have fed you more water.
No, more beer.
I was not expecting him to say water. Maybe saying some twisted teas. But yeah.
Listen, our live feed was amazing. If you want to go back,
I had a couple issues with it, but that's just my thing. Wait a minute, but he's growing sense. But no, but that's just my pet peeve about live feed stuff.
But Doug, you know the whole thing with live feeds is you got to roll with it.
Yep. Oh yeah, I know.
Like literally, sometimes we were fighting internet, we were fighting the chat because we couldn't see it. Because internet and the chat were about 3 to 4 minutes off.
So here was my thing, was that when you guys were down and didn't have a game and just had that big shot over top, it was just silence. There was no kind of it was just silence.
Well,
right.
That's what we were trying to work on the feed. So we had to keep it going, but the feed was literally like just dropping out on us.
You know,
you getting to keep that low right there. We now the whole podcast.
But yeah, but no, I thought it was overall a great weekend. It was looked like it was a lot of fun.
Well, that's the thing about Spencer's. Spencer's is all about literally the hang, right?
Mark, you okay? You had to deal with him for a weekend. You okay?
He has to deal with me every day. Marky has to deal with me every day. Just like you, Doug. Listen, as much as we say we talk every day.
Oh yeah, we met. It's a constant message. I can have like 2 message groups going with you, plus our own private one. Tobin saying too much alcohol affected the capacity to do it. No, I think there was other people that were there that were available to do it.
To deal with what stuff?
Joe, watching from Joe, you're in the East Coast, I believe. I think you might be in Nova Scotia. I think.
The Scotia?
Nova Scotia. Jesus.
Wait, when I win Powerball,
yes?
I'm going to buy multiple houses. Dougie does Drummondville? What? Oh,
not anymore. Quebec City this year, John.
Yeah, they're moving it, right?
Yep. In just about 2 months' time, we'll be. Well, I'm not sure if I'll be there yet. Depends on how nice you were to Corey.
I was very nice to Corey. So, Doug, I was working.
Actually, I did. No, I did hear you telling him, what that to bring me back or whatever. So I do have to thank you for that.
Okay, Doug, you're my boy. You're my boy, Blue.
Well, we have to wait and see. But yeah.
I even talked to the big guy, Trey.
Oh yeah. I seen you. You were actually right over Jake's shoulder for one of your pictures.
Literally, I got yelled at, Doug, because I stepped up on the stage when they were doing an interview, and one of the girls who works for the ACL, she's like, "They're doing an interview." I'm like, "Do you know who I am?"
It is what it is.
Yeah, Doug. Derek's like, you guys are in another private chat?
Some things you don't need to know about, Derek.
So end of October is Quebec?
Yep. As Tobin said, October 24th to 26th, we will be in, ACL Canada will be in Quebec City. I'm not sure if I'm on my way there yet or not.
I will be back from Nashville. So I am doing my anniversary weekend in Nashville for the 12th through the 15th.
Okay.
So I might have to see if I can make it to Quebec City.
We'll have to see.
John Clark, you don't even have a passport yet. We were supposed to be partners in Quebec last year.
You didn't go last year. Well, this year, I guess. Okay, yeah.
It's already last year. Yeah. Doug, it's already over. Everything's ended.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. We're already on to next year.
We're already into 25, 26.
Another 5 short weeks, and we will be on to the next season. Not yet, I don't think, John, but there is some great. I think there's a cornhole venue in Montreal now.
Well, there's also some gaps, right? So nothing's been announced, but there's some gaps.
The winter open hasn't been announced yet.
So there's a little gap in the program.
Yes, the December one has not been announced yet.
I think that was the one I drove through northern New Hampshire with the blizzard.
So, Mr. Torontola is saying rumor has it that there could be a tornado sighting in Quebec. We had one in Ottawa.
Who?
A tornado.
Who?
That guy right there, Mr. Torontola.
What's up, Chris? What's going on?
Because as I said, when he did his post about coming to Ottawa, we actually had a tornado warning.
Wait a minute.
At the venue.
Didn't he retire?
I think he unretired as well.
And then retired again? And then unretired again?
I think he's back.
He's back. Well, he is literally.
Isn't he now cohabitating with the Northeast director?
I think he's cohabitating with the Massachusetts director.
Okay. Yep.
Yes. Oh, he's out.
Tobin is the Quebec headquarters. And big shout Francis Mantha, the new ACL director for Quebec, ACL Canada director for Quebec.
Who?
Francis Mantha. You know the guy that we had to wait for in St. John's because he wouldn't lose?
Never heard of him.
Yep, that guy.
But Chris and Carrie are our Massachusetts directors, and they are playing at the schoolyard here in Massachusetts.
Schoolyard, isn't it?
Oh, yard. The yard.
You had the chance for your Boston accent. Were you kind of better than the Newfoundland accent?
Well, Derek's not here, so I can't do my Newfie.
Well, I think he's watching again. He's in and out.
He in and out?
He's in and out.
In and out burger?
Because he's in Cape Breton right now.
Oh, he's at work.
Hopefully at the Steel City playing cornhole. And hopefully, hopefully Barkley has the boards out back.
But he's at the horse tournament.
He's in Cape Breton. Trust me, I know exactly where he's at.
But he's at the horsey thing.
Yes, it's in Cape Breton.
Okay. So he
didn't think I knew, but when he said where he was at, I was like, "Oh, you're across the street from the theater. Used to be a ball field over there, but they put it into a little strip mall."
He had to take the daughter to a tournament.
Yep.
Or did they call it a tournament when it's horsey things? I don't know. Yeah, Chris, it's the yard. Listen, in Massachusetts, we add letters. In Newfoundland, they subtract them. When Derek started texting us the boys.
Anyway, John Clark saying, new up and coming, look out for in seniors, Mr. Small Joel. Coming for all the hardware.
Is that what his ACL name is?
I don't know.
I don't either.
It's and Derek says it's a show.
And I'm here, girlfriends. Who's that?
No idea.
I think it's your guy, Derek.
It's your guy. This one is your guy. He's not the guy because the guy is probably.
Wait a minute, Damaris Mantha, a new pro. Is that Francis?
No, that's just Francis Mantha.
Oh, so Damaris changes to Francis?
No, it's still Francis Mantha. The guy who I'm hoping to get another camera for us. We have a dance cam. That's Joel Small. What's going on?
I'm trying to read.
Okay.
I was broken. So Joe Small. So John, is he going to be playing a lot up here, or is he traveling? What's he doing?
Then we got to wait for the chat. Scott Kenny says, good luck against Big Paul V. Which is Paul Van Dam if Joel was to come up to Canada to play or Paul goes down there.
Well, Paul is now an Octane player, right?
He is, yes. Which he always threw Octane before.
But he had some other bags last year.
Every once in a while he'll break out the old L-word bags. The ones that are like around your area. You know what I mean?
Was that the Logic bags?
No, the other one. Like the neighborhood. You call it the neighborhood. Local.
Oh, but here's the thing, can't throw them next year.
No.
Because guess what? They're gone.
Actually, yes, that is why that name looked familiar, Spence. Joel Small made a run in Drummondville. Oh, no, sorry, no, he's at the throwdown with Philip Capert. Because I was thinking, or is he saying John Clark made it? Spence, you got me confused.
John Clark's never been to Canada, to Cali.
Never been to Canada either. Lives close to it.
So, Doug.
Yes.
Let's do early season predictions.
Yes.
Who do you think is going to finish? Ready? We're going way early. We're going way earlier than anybody else. Ready? Okay. Singles. Who's finishing first?
I'm thinking because he will have a better draw this year. I'm thinking you have to go Dallaire. Because this year, because he was a qualifier in each one of the pro singles, he had to play the number 1 seed.
You going Simone?
Or thereabouts. Yes.
All right.
Because he wasn't.
I'm going to go with my man, the myth, the legend in Canadian cornhole.
Spence?
I'm going to say Dion first.
Okay, yep.
Derek second.
Okay.
So we're going to put 1 beer on this.
Okay.
My guy finishes. So you got to pick a second pick.
I got to do a second pick. Okay. I got to go all Quebec. T2.
William?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to average those 2. Whoever wins, the other one owes a beer.
Beer where?
In the greatest place in the whole wide world.
Brandon? You hear it, Brandon?
What?
I was talking to the boss.
Yeah. The greatest place in the whole wide world. So we're going to go with what's the last one before Nationals?
St. John's.
Greatest place in the whole wide world. St. John's.
But
that's where the
standings do not finalize until after Nationals.
But here's the thing. We're going with St. John's. Whoever's in the lead in St. John's, the other one owes the other one a beer.
Okay.
Ready? Got to shake it.
I'm going to say yes because Jackie doesn't charge me for beer, so I can get you.
Was that? Yeah. Jackie, I'm going to make sure Jackie charges you for a beer. I love her.
Actually, you know why Jackie doesn't charge me for beer? Because I haven't bought a beer there because I just drink pop.
Yeah, you're just drinking freaking soda.
Okay, so we're done. Now we don't know all the doubles teams, so we can't say doubles teams.
No, we're not going to do doubles, and we're not going to do pros yet. We're not going to do pro teams, but we're just going with singles right now because we know who's in so far. So guess what? You have to tune in for more shows.
If still around.
What? Shut up. You're gonna be around.
That won't be until October because stuff happens at the end of September. So
Montreal Royals. I love the Montreal Royals, but guess what? You guys haven't done much. Montreal Canadiens have done more than the Royals.
Okay. There's been 2 years of pro teams.
Yeah.
Who has won both years?
Who?
The Montreal Royals.
They still have 25.
They have a 100% winning percentage in
they have
PCL
25
Canada
to go.
Pro teams. Well, I'm just saying. You know what? That's fine. He can stay out there. I'll stay at the Delta. I got my room on that private floor at the Delta that I can do.
Derek's my guy. Wait a minute. Your Delta's not even secured. You don't even have a contract yet.
I don't even know if I'm going to be going or not. So he may not be able to buy me a beer in St. John's.
Wait a minute. Scott says the loser has to have the cod tongue.
Okay. Oh, no. The loser tongues the cod.
Oh.
Which is fine. I've already done that.
I have not done that.
No, you just give it like a regular kiss.
Yeah. Because you were an asshole and told the guy to make fun of me the whole time.
I had to do stem to stern.
But you literally
back
went
hole to front hole.
You went in the locker room and told him to make fun of me. Not good.
Okay, wait a second. By the time I got in there, 3 people had already beat me to it.
What, Derek?
No.
Who?
3 people.
Matt?
No.
Who? Oh, Michelle?
Mayo, Sabine, Rogers. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my God. Seriously, all my Canadian friends? Not good.
TJ, guess what? We could be having a guest come up here soon, either on this channel or over on The Voice. Could be either one that you may like. Because apparently, TJ is it? No, it's not actually. You know what? Sorry, forget that. It's not TJ. I think it's someone else. Well, I'm just saying that there's. I know there is a player in Newfoundland that is a Dolphins fan.
Who likes the Dolphins?
It'll be one weekend where it's going to be us. one week it's going to be us.
It might be one day.
One day.
In Spencer's, I got 2 numbers. A guy that can make me less fat and a former NFL guy. No, does not mean Sarah Cassidy.
No.
Doug, we had nothing to talk about.
We had
we're
nothing.
At 48 minutes.
We weren't even going to go live. We were just going to hang out off air.
You said we were going to talk to people behind the scenes.
Yeah. And then I made the mistake of logging into Riverside and not the other one, which means
we have to send out different links if we want to talk to everybody.
Yeah. Sarah Cassidy, I've talked to her many times, and she keeps saying she wants to come on here. So, Sarah.
Hit us up.
Oh, John Clark wants CFL predictions, season predictions, even though we are over halfway through the season in the CFL.
Argonauts.
They're not that good this year.
No, they're winning.
That comment was for Spence. Just saying.
I was like, I saw that at the bottom. Like, what does that mean?
That's for Spence. Yeah. Yeah, Argos aren't doing it this year, so I'm not sure.
All right, Dougie, take the kids out.
Yeah, we've been 49 minutes. I'm probably not going to be doing a after show tonight because I'm kind of tired. Because I really wasn't thinking we were going to do this here. But before we get into the sponsor thing, if you have sent me an email about merch, I'm going to be sending one out here tomorrow morning about all the details with finalizing that up. You can still, actually, yes, John Clark. Sanders did was on the negotiation list for the Argos now. So keep seeing out there. But if you did send a message, or if you still want merch, get it to me before tomorrow morning, and let me know what you need, because you can either get a hoodie just like this, or a T-shirt, or a sleeveless shirt.
I have some friends that still wanted jerseys, Doug.
Yeah, I know. Like I gotta message them when we're done here.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, just hit me up. We're gonna get those so we can get in this order and not the next one. But as always, hit up East Coast Cornhole, JC Cornhole. If you're out west, underneath Donnie there. If you're in Edmonton and Sherwood Park, hit up Sierra Property Inspections. Then there's that other one way over the corner.
www.titancornholebags.com.
That, and then as well as Corn Dudes, they're not on this one.
They used to be up in the corner.
Yeah, the old in StreamYard, they're up in the corner, but now they're not there. But hit up Corn Dudes, because remember, corn is for cornhole players, hay is for horses. Then the one in the middle.
Because every time we go live, what are we doing, Doug?
We are just winging it. And I did a pause there because I remember I was going to say something else.
What are you going to say?
I don't know. I forget.
We're just winging it. Every time we are live without a net.
We are. And stay tuned. Next week, I have got no idea what's going to go on next week. We are going to have some fun. I'm going to give you a list of names to possibly bring on, and with the way that Riverside does this year, and people will just appear because we are 1 week away. And I always say, I had no idea. I was thinking this was going to just go 2 weeks. Next week, Tuesday, which we won't be Tuesday, because I've got a bunch of stuff going on Tuesday. Next Tuesday, September 2nd, will mark 6 years of the Down and Back Cornhole podcast.
Who?
Yes. 6 years, which means you're hitting 6 years with the Dockos.
Well,
you took time off. So
technically, no, right. Because we haven't gotten straight, but
Yep.
You are the longest running cornhole podcast now.
And I keep getting shots fired, and I keep surviving. Cockroach of cornhole, I keep surviving. But yeah, Mark said, yeah, you got back from Cali this morning. Did you get back last night?
I got back last night. I landed at 10. My son picked me up and drove me back from the airport. Marky did a red eye.
Wow. So
it's been a good weekend of Spencer's and a lot of cornhole.
I don't mind the red eye. I did that coming back from Calgary the first year. And yeah, you miss out on some of the after stuff in the final, but
no, but you can still make some of the final stuff if you leave late enough. They left late in the night, so you can still make.
Oh yeah, I left 1 a.m. in the morning, but I had to pack up, and then I had to be at the hotel at the airport at like 10. Right, so, but yeah. So next week, I got no idea what's going on. We're gonna try and get some names on here. Some people that have been on the show, some people have done some stuff before with the show, but we're gonna try and have some fun and look back over.
We might even have some partner reveals. We might have to bring some U.S. pros on to talk about who they're playing with.
Or there's still a Canadian pro that needs to announce something, isn't there?
There's maybe one. All right, Doug, send us out.
Yeah, it's, you know what? I just seen Clark's comment. Be like John. and just have fun playing the game, especially in the dark, because that's how he plays most of the time when he's up at the cabin. Because I got to witness that on the old Zoom chats. That was fun. But more talk of all that stuff, because it's been a long 6 years. I did not think I was going to make it. Still here kicking, and yeah, we'll have fun next week, and be nice to each other. Just have fun. Don't worry about money, because it's been 6 years and I've still got none.
He's still broke.